In this week's video, we show you what it's like to travel across the United States as we attempt to drive our self-converted Sprinter van 2,200 miles in 3 days with 40 hours of drive time. But first, we need to deal with an unwanted guest in our tiny home.
We found the mother lode. The mouse destroyed Theo's bed. We found it last night and didn't feel like picking the camera up because it was devastating. We had to go to the store today and buy some brand new foam to make Theo a bed so he can sleep on the way home. And all underneath here where we store his bed, that was Mouse City.
Yeah, Mouse City.
So we spent another day cleaning up after these two little mice. The bright side of the story is I did set a trap not long after we got back because there was some evidence of mice, and I caught both of them in one trap, so that makes me feel better. So if you're going to store your van, make sure you take all the food out of it, and if you can, take all the bedding out of it as well.
Well, and it's not like we didn't take the food out. We took all the fresh food out. We left staples like canned food and flour and all that.
Luckily, though, the way the van's designed, there's no way they could be in the walls or anything, so at least we can see everywhere that they went. But they're definitely out of here now because I left a trap in here for a week and I didn't catch anything. So I just wish I had enjoyed the moment a little bit more when I found them in the trap, if I had known what I was going to discover yesterday evening. We're going to be sleeping in it the next 4 nights, and then we'll give it a thorough deep clean when we get to Florida. Yeah, we've got it all torn up. Stuff happens, you just got to deal with it. The van is clean enough now to perform surgery, so we feel safe sleeping in it now. So let's get on the road and try and get to Florida in 4 days.
3 days. We are just about to leave town, and Adam is being grumpy. Adam does not travel very well when we have to leave here. I still love him. I still love you, but
Love you too.
but you're grumpy.
I'm trying to scope out a dumpster right now.
He's not focusing, so he's not even listening to me.
We've got trash to get rid of before we get on the road. It's part of van life. You have to find stealthy ways to dispose of your trash.
Yes.
I'm sad to be leaving, but at the same time, I'm not going to miss sliding up and down that hill. The more you walk on snow and compact it, and if it melts during the day and freezes during the night, it just turns to ice. And today, we pretty much skied down the hill. Guess what I found? Winner!
Ding ding ding! Winner!
Dumpster.
Winner! Winner! Winner!
Let's get rid of this trash. Hang on, really. We're just finding excuses to not leave.
I'll take out the trash all day.
That was a nice one too. It was empty and it wasn't that stinky.
Did you really just comment on
The quality of the dumpster. It's hard to find a good dumpster, you know. All right, let's get on the road.
What do you got?
Burger King?
No, they're donuts from this morning.
Okay. Well, we have our Burger King.
You have your burger. I already ate mine.
And we're nestled in behind the Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
We stayed at this same Cracker Barrel before, near the dumpsters over here.
Don't do that.
And we got cockroaches, so we parked as far away from the dumpsters as we can.
Yes. Note to everybody, if you go to the Amarillo Cracker Barrel, do not park near the dumpsters. You will regret it.
The more you know. Yesterday was insane. It took us 12 hours to do an 8.5 hour trip. We did make it as far as Amarillo, Texas.
There was a 125-mile detour.
Yeah, but it was a good detour because you get to see some of the country that you haven't seen before.
Got to go on some back roads, and it was really interesting, actually.
No, I liked it.
The wind was crazy.
I looked online, and I think the winds were around 50 mile an hour all day.
All day.
It was actually on the news a few days ago that big rigs were getting tipped over on I-40, which is the road that we were taking, right in Amarillo. So we drove straight into that. I thought it'd be done by now, but
And it's continuing, even though we're outside of Amarillo now.
when you're driving a van, it's like driving a giant kite. So I'm having to just steer into it all the time, and it's just making a 12-hour drive, just a white knuckle drive, and it's just like, it's just killing me. And I've got a 14-hour drive today.
Yeah, it's gonna be another long day.
If we make it as far as Mobile, Alabama.
That's what we're shooting for, but we'll see. We'll see.
But the dust storms yesterday, we were going through dust storms all day, and they've continued today, and it's cool because we haven't seen dust storms.
Yeah, it says it's gonna drop to 0 visibility. We get these alerts on the radio.
We actually had an alert. I've never
couple
seen
of them.
that.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that
An
either.
actual alert on your phone.
Yeah.
And then I'd like you to enjoy this tumbleweed compilation that I've put together.
Yes, Texas is the land of tumbleweeds and turbines, wind turbines.
It's a very boring drive, so if there's a tumbleweed, you grab the camera and try and catch
No,
the tumbleweed.
you grab the camera really quick.
There's one particular clip where there's like 3 of them stuck together, and it's just like, yes, I can sleep now.
All for your enjoyment.
And mine.
Well, yeah, and yours.
So we're gonna get back on the road. We've already done 2 hours. We're in Childress, Texas right now.
And I don't know if you all remember, but when we were in Canada, we had a rock hit the windshield and made a nice little rock-sized crack in the screen there. And it's growing.
I think it started growing because of the weight of the snow on it last week. But every time we hit a bump, I've been watching it.
Yeah. Looks like the golden snitch off of Harry Potter.
We've been watching Harry Potter recently.
We introduced our children to Harry Potter, and they were complaining, as children do. Oh, it's going to be boring. I don't want to watch it. Nah, nah, nah. They loved it. The whole series. We watched the whole series. And, yeah, they have wands made out of paper now, and they're just Expelliarmus and this, that, and the other. So...
So we've smelt a exhausty smell 2 or 3 times now, and the engine light came on in the last town, so the 2 are probably related. But I have a scanner that I'm going to plug in because something told me that I might have problems with the van. This has been money well spent. It does a lot. It's not just a cheap one either. But it's been a lifesaver several times. like right now. We're in the middle of Texas, in the middle of nowhere, and I can pretty much figure out what's wrong with the van. So if I can remember how to use it. Turn the key, I think. Yeah, we've heard that one before. O2 sensor. Really? That's it? That's the easiest one. Okay, so if that's the only code that's in there, that code is a common code, and I know that this van throws that code. It's just the sensor that senses all the emissions and all of that good stuff. So the smell that we're smelling might be something being upset by the wind, because it's insanely windy out there. That's good. Nothing's wrong.
I love my job. I get to sit in the passenger seat while he sits out in the cold.
Wait, you can't,
Oh, he wanted me to say that he got diesel for $2.99. He's quite proud.
It might be windy as heck out here, but I pay less than $3 a gallon. Jeez, I want to shut this.
Yeah, close the door.
We made it to our Cracker Barrel for tonight. Where are we?
West Monroe, Louisiana.
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 Another 13 hours driving today, maybe 14. So we actually beat yesterday, which was 12 hours.
Texas has the worst traffic ever.
Oh God, I don't get stressed out when I drive, but this has been stressful driving. But tomorrow is going to be the longest day. We'll see if we can beat 14 hours. I'm pretty sure we're going to be close to 18 hours by the time we're done.
What? In one day?
Yeah, this van doesn't race around. So if you've been with us for a while watching the vlogs, this isn't the end of the vlog, but we are ready for bed, and we'll see you tomorrow. So do you have any idea how many hours we drove today?
You said 18 last time, and I thought it was way too many.
So how many do you think I made it through?
I'm gonna say 13.
We did almost 900 miles. 14 hours.
Oh, see, I was
No, wait.
close.
No, 16 hours. I messed it up. We did 16 hours today. So
Okay.
you weren't... 13.
I was close.
Because we did 14 yesterday, so 13 would have been a failure. So we managed to beat our new records and get 16 hours today.
Next time it'll be 18.
Didn't quite make it to 18. 16's enough. I drove for 16 hours today.
We are ready for sleep.
Yes. That's a long trip. A long trip in the wrong direction.
In the wrong direction.
But we're chilling here by the pool. You can hear the frogs ribbiting in the background.
And it's actually really cool outside, which is nice.
And it's 2 in the morning, so
Just
let's go to bed.
good night.
And we'll see you in the next vlog.
Out.